Hi guys, welcome to the Radio Vagabond video about Japan. I'm joined by my two wonderful daughters, Clara and Amanda, and we spent 2 weeks in Japan, especially Tokyo, and we've had a great time, right? Absolutely. During cherry blossom season, and it was just super wonderful. And we decided to each compile our personal top 3 of our favorite places in Japan. So, you ready?
Yeah. Number 3 for me was Hachiko, which was this dog statue. And I know that absolutely this is not on any of your lists, because it was mostly me who was really excited about it, but I just really love that story, and I've been wanting to see that statue since I heard the story.
Mm-hmm. The district of Golden Guy, we were there at night. It's a place where they have the famous robot restaurant. But the whole neighborhood, the whole district of Golden Guy is famous for tiny bars, and especially at nighttime, there's a feel to it, and I like that area. So that's my number 3.
My number 3 is the theme cafes. We visited both a dog cafe and a cat cafe. So I really like those, and I've heard lots of good stuff about the other ones, like maid cafes and, as you mentioned, the robot.
Clara, your number 2.
My number 2 is Takiashita. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I went into
Takeshita.
Takeshita. Takiashita. But it's the street in Hachiko. It's very touristy, but I really love the atmosphere. I love the shops. There were a lot of we got frozen popcorn, which is a weird thing, but was really delicious. And there was an anime shop, which I loved. I really enjoyed that.
And that was where we found the cat cafe as well.
Yeah.
Takeshita Street is in this Hachiko district.
Yeah.
And the whole district, I really liked it as well. And that could easily have made it into my top 3. My number 2 was the Ginza District. We were there on a Saturday where they closed it for cars and traffic, so they call it pedestrian paradise. The whole feel of this big wide street was just people walking around. Someone even put chairs out, and that was my number 2.
That's where we found the 2 huge stationery stores.
Speaking of, that's my number 2. Or at least the stationery store, Itoya. 2 stores, 11 floors of just stationery and art. And I don't know, it was my...
You're both very artistic, and you really enjoy that. So maybe that's not for everybody, but I really liked it too. Yeah.
If you in any way like stationery or just art supplies, yeah.
Okay, now we're into the number 1. Your favorite thing, Clara. Drum roll.
It's the dog cafe, because it was 5 minutes after we walked in. This tiny dog, it just walked into my lap and it fell asleep. It was like a little poodle. It was so adorable, and it just fell asleep and it just stayed there. And my heart, it could not handle it. It was so adorable. And just, they were all amazing, and I wanted to cry.
Okay, so my number 1 is actually the Ueno area, where we went to a park, the place where there was a guy feeding birds. And the reason why I really like that, and also, for example, Yoyogi Park, is because there's so many of these cherry blossom trees, and the whole area with street food booths, and I don't know, there's just a really nice atmosphere in the park, so I really like that.
Wow, you've almost taken my number 1. My number 1 is being here during cherry blossom season, and the whole of Japan is just so beautiful in late March, early April, and it's been amazing, I think.
Yeah, I think if you're going to visit Japan, just really try to see if you can do it during the cherry blossom season. 'Cause it's just so beautiful.
Yeah. One of the things that almost made it to my list, but didn't, was the National Arts Center, where we saw the exhibit of this great Japanese artist Yayoi Kazuma and the woman with the pink hair. That was interesting as well. But there's so much about Tokyo and Japan that I like. So
Just
Also, I really liked. We went to the top of Tokyo Plaza. There's a rooftop garden there. It's very interesting.
So all in all, impressions of Tokyo.
absolutely
Yeah.
not done with Japan.